"Hey, I'm here for you," is what you've heard if you've talked to other people, or maybe you didn't talk to anyone because you didn't want to burden them. You didn't need a confidant, but how well is that working out for you now? I know how it's working out, because you are me. An absentee in my own life. When the strife hit, every bit of chaos made me feel like I was gonna lose it. I didn't want to admit the thoughts in my mind, how I felt left behind yet confined in a room with a million people. Still, no one saw me. In their mind, I was carefree. That was the furthest thing from the truth. Excuse after excuse after excuse excused me from telling people about it. And when I did, they acted like a kid. They laughed at me. So we're back to square one, and there were too many squares to keep trying, and I was tired of crying while lying on my floor. I was tired of the war in my mind and my life. Every day it's more and more and more, and every day felt like a chore. It wore me out and I was sore. You can only bottle it up for so long before that door comes bursting down. I couldn't take it anymore. Then the thought, what else do I have to live for? You're more than you think. More than another drink or another hit. You're more than the slits on your wrist. You're more than the fist that beats you. More than what you threw up in the toilet trying to be thin. Everything that has been done to you by him. You're more than that. You're more than enough. And I know it's hard to forget that stuff. And it weighs and weighs and weighs down on you, and you are so tired that the devil's noose looks pretty good. Welcome to the neighborhood. But you don't have to live there. He tricks you into thinking it's your only option. He throws you a bottle of pills and tells you to pop them. And oh my God, another kid just dropped in and another dropped dead. I'm seeing red. I want this picture out of my head. I want to go to bed and wake up with it all being over with. But far, far over there, that one, he looks different. When I saw red on everyone else, I saw white on him. Then he came in. He came in on my brokenness and my shame, on my guilt and my pain, and he handed me the truth, where the devil handed me a noose. He put a veil of white over me. He took a knee and met me at my level. He fought back the devil. He fought for me when everyone else left. And he fights for you, and he fights for you, and he fights for you even when you didn't see it, even when you didn't know it, even when you didn't believe it. He fights for you because he loves you. Dear you, I need you here with me, and so does he. He has not forgotten or forsaken you, and he didn't create you to be some statistic of suicide. Do you know why the devil is trying so hard to beat you to the ground? It's because you have a purpose. You were not an accident. No matter what they said, he broke the bread and bled for me and you so we wouldn't have to. So stop cutting just to feel something. If you want to feel something, just ask for his peace, love, and joy that he gives so freely. Take the veil of white he is trying to give you. Open your hands and allow him to. There is a name higher above all the names, and a Father desperately trying to reach you. He is waiting to give you breakthrough. It doesn't matter what you've been through. He still wants you. He will cut through everything to get to you, if only you'd let him. The enemy thinks he has you, but Jesus says you are mine. So draw the line. Next time the voices come, say, you don't have me. You thought you did, but you don't. Jesus calls me loved, worthy, beautiful enough. So pack up your stuff and get out of this place. This is my space, and you are not welcome here anymore, Satan. I beat it. So can you. Even though it feels like the thoughts are beating you down, I declare they have no more hold on you. Look at me and listen to me tell you you are enough. You're enough. You're enough. You are enough. He told me I'm enough. And he said you are too. There were two hands that knit you in your mother's womb, whether you knew her or not. He never forgot you. He never forsaked you. He loves you. Let his love wash over you. I know you tried the drugs and drinking. None of it took the pain away, but there's a Father who's here to stay. Try him. What else do you have to lose? I was on the verge of losing it all too, but then I met a man who called me all the things my enemies told me I'm not. He told me I'm worthy, and I had a purpose, and I was purposely put on this earth, and so were you. One day, someone will be a little like you looking to someone a little like me, except that'll be you. Someone needs you. Someone will need to hear you tell them that you made it through so they can too. Don't throw it all away today. Just lift your hands and pray, and I know that sounds a little cliche, but things won't change till you give that backpack away. That one that's dragging on the ground with that baggage. The one you hide everything in and keep a tally of your sins. The one you cling so tightly to because who are you without it? The one you don't want anyone else to see, so you carry it yourself. You weren't meant to carry that much weight. He is a great, good, and just God. You just need to let him clear that plate. He makes your slate clean. He is trying to throw the trash away and take it out, but you keep bringing it back. You keep packing it up, and packed in there is the roots of the thoughts, the depression, and all the voices that step in. You have to let go. And remember, he knows the plans he has for you, plans to prosper you, plans to give you hope, and plans to give you a future. You have to let go. Open your hands to the plans he has for you. Dear you, you're gonna be okay. And he will always stay. So tell the devil, not today.